never fades. Stack of colors cut and glue, glitter rain like skies so blue, crafting magic every day, cut that paper slice away.
Hey friends. Hi Pam. Happy Monday. I think it's Monday. It is Monday. We're at the end of the month almost. Last week in January, I swear this month has been the longest month ever. Let me know if you can hear me okay. I think everything is good to go. We're just going to do a little coloring and make some cards, a little stenciling. I won these pencils from Posca in one of their giveaways, so we're going to use some of them today. They're pretty cool. They come in this nice case, and I think there's 36 colors. Oh, awesome. Hey, Albert! So we're going to do a little coloring. I'm going to leave out the blues and the browns. But I was really surprised when I won the giveaway because there was like 1,400 comments. And when I got the email from them, I'm like, are you sure? Is this a scam? So let me just bring you in a little closer. And we're going to do a little coloring. These are from Artful Angel. And I'm going to be working with their color sketch. They have a monthly color sketch challenge. So the colors that they have for this month are kind of the teals, a gray, and brown. And so I'm going to use those to color in my little guys. And then this is the paper that I chose. Hey, Glow! And then this is one of the stencils that I had made. And so we're going to stencil that to add a little bit of the darker brown, pull that into the card. And we're going to chit chat. So if you're interested in entering, here are the rules and the info. There is a Facebook group called Artful Angel Takes Flight, and you can enter there. It's pretty fun. I like the color challenges because a lot of times they have me it's out of my wheelhouse, colors that I wouldn't normally use. So I feel like it kind of stretches me a little bit. All right. I hope everybody had a fantastic weekend. It's warming up here again, on its way back up. But that snow that we had was kind of crazy. It's feeding time for the dogs, so you'll probably hear Abner going a little crazy. Hey, Jim. He's the boss at lunchtime or any food time, making sure that everybody gets what they're supposed to get. So this is the first time I have used these pencils. I colored this little blue part. This one I colored with my Prismacolored pencils. So I'm really curious how these Posca pencils are going to work. And I do like to go over them with some Gamsol just to kind of blend. I'm very new to using colored pencils, and so getting the blending just right, I do use the Gamsol. I'm not like T, who is magical with colored pencils. I think I need to sharpen these with my sharpener. I'm not real thrilled with the point that's on here. They are nice, and well, it says that they are like an oil-based pencil. Thanks, Jim. And so I don't know if that makes a difference. I know a lot of the color pencils are wax, I think. I'm not up on my color pencil stuff. So I'm going to try and go just kind of darker along the edges and then blend it out. And this seems to be doing okay with a pretty sharp tip. It was cool. I won a bunch of markers. There are acrylic paint markers as well in like earth tones, warm colors, cool colors. It was pretty cool. All right, so I keep my Gamsol in this little tiny jelly jar with a piece of, these are with a car wash sponges from Dollar Tree. And I just cut it down and then I put my Gamsol so it soaks into the sponge. And then I can just take my little, I forgot what they're called. And I just smush it in and it absorbs the Gamsol. Make sure you guys can see. So I'm just gonna blend. Ooh, these blend really nice with the Gamsol. Kind of impressed. I guess so, Pam. I've never used the Gamsol with these. I've only used it with my Prismacolors. But I like how these are smoothing out. Blending stump. Thank you. Could not think. Stump. Couldn't think of the word. Okay, got to empty my pencil sharpener real quick. I'm really on the lookout for a electric. I know. Well, I wasn't sure, Pam. I haven't. Let me find the little thing that tells about them. Oil colored pencil. Soft, smooth writing experience, bright colors, easy color blending, delivers an oil paint effect by blending the line with an oil medium. I guess you could use baby oil too. Is Gamsol an oil? Let's read what Gamsol is. It's a mineral spirit, but is it oily? I don't know these things. See, Tracy's the one. Man, she's the expert on all that. But it did blend really well with the Gamsol. So I just, keep it in here. I probably need to refill my sponge because if you have the lid open, it will evaporate, but I like this. Let's put a little bit more in here. And I just get this from the Hoblobs. It's $6.49. Odorless mineral spirits. When we lived in Alaska, I had to just go to the hardware store and get odorless mineral spirits there. Let's see if I can then blend. I like these pencils. And even though it's just 36 colors, I feel like the colors that are in there are nice. Does anyone else? Hey, Amalia! Lurking and working. Pam, do you do a lot with colored pencils? Anybody? All right, get my little jar. Well, there's one that I forget who makes it. I like, for my colored pencils, my personal preference is kind of the short, stubby point. I don't like the real long ones. So it just depends. It's all personal preference. This little guy's kind of cute. Let me find. I'm going to have a mess on my desk with so many things open. Thanks for popping by. All right, here's the dark. I like this color. I need a, let's see, we'll just grab this extra one. Get off the stencil. That's a pretty color. I haven't swatched these. I probably should. Oh, those blend. I don't know if you guys can see. That blended like so smoothly. I have Prismacolors. I just got them. Jeff got them for me. And I like them. But I mean, I won these ones, so I was like, well, let's give them a whirl. All right, I'm going to add a little bit of this darker around his face. I need to sharpen it. And this is the Prismacolor pencil sharpener. I got sidetracked and never actually emptied it. But it has the long point and the short point. I know some people that do like coloring and stuff like that, they have like super long points on their pencils. I'm not there. That's not my thing. So I think the crazy weather down here in the south is going away. Yeah, I'm like super impressed. Here, let me blend this guy real quick while I have this on my. See, and even going over it, I like the way I went out of the lines. I need to practice my coloring. So let me show you all the colors. And this is, the case is really cool, and it comes with like a little stretchy band to go around it. All right, so there's the like white, light yellow, orange. You know, there's a really good selection of colors. And then this case, they all stack on top, and then there's this like elastic stretchy band that holds it all together. So it doesn't take up a lot of room either. Like my Prismacolors are, well, I have a ton of them, are in this thing. So they're all in here. But I like this thing, like if I was going somewhere to, you know, and taking it with me. There's a little bit, I need to clean this case. It's probably just got rattled around in shipping. So then, yeah, they just stack all on top of each other, and that's it. So these are from Posca. There's 36 colors, the Posca pencils, and they are an oil-based color. Oops, I think one of the dogs is going to get in trouble. Let me be right back. I will be, hold please. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. I had to make sure that they were trying to get into the box that their food is in, And there is, we keep a thing on top of it, and Hero had knocked it all apart. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and pull this light, kind of what's left on my thing, into his face. Now they're all getting in trouble. Hey, Don! We're trying out my new pencils. My Posca pencils. All right, let's find a brown for his horns. I bet Don Don, these are an oil-based pencil. Are regular colored pencils usually a wax base? They blend beautifully with the Gamsol, and I keep my Gamsol, like I was shown earlier, in this little jar with car wash sponge. I like these. Dawn! Sourdough English muffins. That sounds delicious. All right, let's get a little color on his cheek. See, and it blends really nice right over the top. Like I said, I am so new to colored pencils, but I'm loving this. Did you guys have an earthquake, Dawn? Jim? Oh, that just blends. I'm going to bring it up closer. Can you see how smooth that blends? I need to blend this a little better up here. Seriously, an earthquake. That's crazy. We used to have earthquakes when we were in Alaska. Did you get in trouble, buddy? Is that why you're hiding? I love this. I'm so stoked. All right, we're going to switch gears. We're going to do a little stenciling at the moment. Oh, I need to color his feet and his ears. I really don't know what color Bigfoot's feet would be, but we're going to give him fleshy feet. Probably should have blue ears, but he's got fleshy ears. Thanks, Albert. I appreciate you, friend. He's so cute. So Artful Angel has a new release coming out February. It is so adorable. I'm digging this. Loving these guys. Loving the pencils. But we're going to switch gears. Let me put my lid on this so it doesn't all evaporate. But yeah, just a jelly jar with a car wash sponge, and I just pour my Gamsol over the top. We're going to do a little bit of stenciling. Well, not really well, I guess stenciling. That's crazy. So I have this like tree bark stencil that I made. And I know that my paper's a little bigger, but that's all right, because I'm going to cut it down anyway. Let me try and find the good spot on the stencil that has the like knotty parts of it. So I cut these on my laser cutter. And then I've got this and these two. This one and this are the only full-size ink pads that I have. So we make do. I've got a few of the dewdrops and then some of the Simon Says stamps. That's insane. Our dogs always would start getting weird. Like, it was like they knew it was coming. There we go. It shakes the whole house. Yeah, we always had tons of earthquakes in Alaska along the Aleutian chain there, and then we would get tsunami warnings or watches or... I bet you weren't doing laundry. We had one when we were in Washington, and I was driving, and I drove this old like Ford Aerostar van, and I had the daycare kids with me, and we were going up this exit to the stop sign, and I seriously thought that the car was dying, and it was an earthquake, which I'd never experienced in a car. Yes, please post a picture of your English muffins. I was actually looking at English muffin recipes and crumpet recipes. I'm going to do some sort of bread baking this afternoon. I think it's supposed to rain. And when it rains here, I don't know what it is. I think it's the humidity in the air, but it is the best bread baking day. So it warmed up, so things will actually, rise since my kitchen's not 60 degrees. I'm just blending and chatting. I pulled out all of my stencils that I've made yesterday, and I was playing around with them. A crumpet is it's an English muffin. It's kind of a cross between a biscuit, a pancake, and an English muffin. It's made similar. It's made like you make English muffins, and kind of like pancakes, where you wait for there to be lots of holes. So it's solid on the bottom, and it's got tons of holes on the top. Lots of nooks and crannies for, jelly and honey and butter, all the good things. All right, I'm just making sure this is all nice and blended, and I am going to grab a coffee filter, and I'm just going to go across. And I'm going to go in with a lighter color as well. I love that. I like the big reveal. All right, so let me clean this off. A clearer picture of what a crumpet is, Pam? Yes, it would be fantastic with orange marmalade. My description wasn't description-y enough. I've got pearls that somewhere spilled out of something, stuck to everything. All right, now I think I'm going to go in with this light one first. I love orange marmalade. When we do Pam for the holidays. I do an orange marmalade bourbon glaze. Pam didn't like my description. It's kind of a combination of all the things. But it's a batter kind of like a pancake. And you cook it in a ring. And it puffs up, but it's got holes. Sorry, Pam. And I'm going to go in with this other color too. They're good. The other thing that we like to make, we haven't made in a while, is fry bread. And I need to make some fry bread. Isn't that pretty? I love how it's kind of coming together. I think my little dewdrops are getting dry. Let me see if I've got a Tim Holtz one. That might work. That one and antique linen. You stencil on wood? You can with acrylic paint. I don't think that one's dark enough. It's wood. Wood has all different colors in it, so we're just gonna... There we go. I like that one. Good point, Pam. I'm just messing with you. That was a very long description. I really need to invest in some bigger stamp pads. Okay, thanks, Dawn. We actually got eggs from the chickens today. I think the last week or so they've been like, it's too cold. Trying to just kind of darken up what these knots are. I must have got locked in the bedroom. There we go. That looks pretty good. Yeah, my little ink pads and my little dewdrops, but they get the job done. Oops, I lost the chat. There we go. And I need better brushes. I don't like the bristles on these. I mean, I like them, they work, but like for this, I think those, I think it's Trinity or Taylor Expressions has the roundeder ones. I like that. I have tons of different stencils that I've cut, which is cool because if I find a design that I like, then I just... And that's just some water. Oops, sorry, that was squeaky. And then I'm going to take some alcohol to this. And I've got like all the animal prints, different circles, and then just different textures. Which after I watch Dawn and T, I'm always like, oh, that's cool. All right, let's find a darker brown paper. I'm dropping stuff everywhere. Just want like a brown. Like this one. Alright, so there's all, let me show you the colors of the thing again. So this is, so we've got our blue, gray, and the browns. We've got our pattern. We've got our little guys, and I think I'm going to go with this guy. I like how he turned out. I need to add some highlights though. So I've got Posca pen. That one doesn't work. I have horrible luck with the white gel pens. They just don't like me. But I saw someone that, like, there we go, wrote on their arm first. So I'm going to go along there. There. There's not much. His eyes I'll do with the marker. I am going to color his eyes though. I think this is the color. Kind of a yellow, so like they would glow, you know, it's Bigfoot. He'd have glowing eyes. Growing up in Washington, my dad and my uncle, when we would be at the cabin, like with the cousins and stuff, they would tell us stories at night, and my dad and uncle would make up these Bigfoot stories that were just fantastic. And this is the super fine point. Oops, I didn't change you guys back. Sorry. There we go. The super fine point Posca. And I think I need to grab a new one. This one is about empty. There we go. And I'm just going to cut him out. I have no idea what kind of layout I'm going to use, but I'm going to start with these first. So this is going to be my card base. And then that one. Nope. This has to be on here. And there. And then I just mat him with that. Okay, I got an idea. Gotta find my cutter. I know it's kind of boring. It's kind of boring here today. I just wanted to go live and chat with y'all. It's been a while, and I wanted to show the little Bigfoot dudes. thin layers. And then go down to I like lots of layers. We'll figure out how to make it work. These I might just cut down to 2 strips. How about that? What happened to my... Oh, there you are. My gosh. I lost you all. Sorry about that. My parents have both had hip surgeries. So happy hip replacements, or happy hip anniversary. Cut this guy out. And there's a whole... Ooh, I just got super dizzy. There's a whole clan of Yetis. Hipster. There we go, and we'll map this guy on gray. Don't have enough blue. We'll map him on gray. It was weird. It was like, I don't know. And I wasn't even doing anything. I just moved. Go. And then I think I'm just going to come in the edges so that this isn't so stark white. All right, so let's do our little dry run. Let me get a drink. Just water. All right, so we have this guy. We have this layer. then we have all of these layers. I probably should have gone the other direction with this. Too late. Nope. Wrong hue. Oh, I like the crafty one better. I have to audition my papers. Yeah, so we're going to switch it up and we're going to layer the other way. And I don't have a sentiment picked out. I might have to go through. Sorry for the cutting noise. Alright, so we got card base, little layer, big layer, I don't know if that is too weird with the blue, if it looks awkward. What do you think? Too much blue? Or this guy. I love the wood grain too. I'll send you a stencil, Dawn. Maybe if I just cover it up more, put him kind of in the center and that off to the side. And then I think I have a stamp that has like footprints. The blue is too wide. It could be. So just like a little strip, a darker blue. Let's see what I have. I have really dark. That one's too green. I think that's too green. Just on the gray. What if I put and just a thin little layer. All right, we'll cut this one down. can't measure. Too wide. I like layers. All right, so we got this one down. We'll leave this one like it is. We've got this little thin one. Do I want them on the brown or the gray? Yeah, that looks a lot better. We're going to go with that. We're going with it. I'm committed. And then I'll find a sentiment and some embellishments later. Later, tater. I gotta figure out what we're gonna do for dinner. We got chicken. I got rice. I got some noodles. This is really crooked. That's all right. I'll trim it off with the paper cutter. I know. I have the glue. I'm committing. It's just paper. I could always start over. It's like when you get a haircut. It's just hair. I do like how that stencil turned out, though. Thanks for hanging out, you guys. I know it hasn't been super exciting, but I really just wanted to chat. I just wanted to talk to my friends. And I haven't been live for a while. I think I can't do the Sunday nights. I was doing Sunday night after Shanna and Jay. It's just, I'm a daytime person. I just got to go live during the day. I like the blue. I think it gives it a little... I did squish the glue worms. I hate glue worms. That's what the squisher's for. The smusher. Yeah, see, a bad haircut will grow back. And it's just paper. Abner, what are you eating? Man, it's like having a toddler. What's in your mouth? Are you just cooking your English muffins still, Dawn? It is what it is. It can be a little crooked. It's handmade. Handmade, not Hallmark. Now you want me... I want to go make bread. Or bake cookies. Or do something. My glue was cold the other day. It didn't want to come out. My card base is crooked. It's just one of those days. It's just a Monday. Just lunch. Cookies. I vote for cookies too. I might make some chocolate chip cookies. Some peanut butter chocolate chip oatmeal cookies. I don't know. All right, there's our card. And off. It doesn't look too horrible. It's not too bad. It came together. I really do like the stenciling on the back. I'm pretty stoked about that. I love it. Well, thanks, guys. It's going to be kind of a short one today. Well, I guess we went almost an hour, so not that short. Now I'm going to go wash my brushes. I 3D printed, having fun with a little brush cleaner thing. So I have some baby shampoo. And so I'm going to go give these a scrub. Yes, oatmeal cookies sound good. I got eggs from the chickens today, so that was a good thing. But thanks for joining me. Thanks for hanging out with my little Yeti guys, my little Artful Angel guys. And I don't know when I'll be back again. Probably during the week sometime. I like the middle of the day kind of thing. And remember, be kinder than you need to be, because you never know what someone's going through. So just be a decent human being. Be nice to everybody. Smile at people. You know? You just never know. Anyway, have a wonderful afternoon, and I will see y'all soon. Much love.